proud monument to a famous northern politician has been returned to glory. Years of grime had turned Earl Grey's statue, well, the same colour as his name. But despite the wash and brush up, he was still too far out of reach to be appreciated by the thousands of passers-by.
So now the great man is being brought down to earth, literally, and shoppers in the centre of Newcastle will finally get the chance to look Earl Grey in the face, as Julie Stewart reports.
It's one of the North's most famous landmarks, but how many of us have actually seen Earl Grey's face? As he towers more than 130 feet in the air over Newcastle, the answer has to be not many. Well, that's all set to change.
Not many people actually get up there and are able to see Earl Grey's head face to face, but they'll be able to look in the bottom of the monument. And it also, I suppose, represents the fact that in 1945 Earl Grey's head came crashing to the ground, and it's symbolic of that as well.
While the statue was being cleaned as part of its restoration scheme, the stonemasons took a silicone cast of the head. They then made this head, which is twice the size of the real thing. It's being used to make 4 smaller heads, which will be set into the statue's base and lit up.
It was very difficult. We had, not only is it quite a complicated thing to do with a listed building or a listed structure, but 135 feet in the air makes it sort of doubly difficult. We weren't in control of the elements, and we were open to the elements, so it was quite difficult, yes.
Once such work would have had to have been done from archives and photographs. Now today's computer scanning equipment makes it easier. A special handheld wand is waved over the cast, and hey presto, a solid 3D image is built up on screen.
There's a glorious anecdote about when the head was struck by lightning in the 1940s, and I couldn't get this image or this story out of my mind. I thought to take something that is generally out of view and to bring it down to earth was a really nice way of generating a sense of place.
We do a lot of work with computers, but it's always a 2D. It's all just imagery that we use them for. Traditionally, the head would have been carved, as you see behind me, one of our guys working. But you know, in the modern age, modern materials, we're able to reproduce a similar effect digitally.
Floodlit images of Earl Grey will be seen in Newcastle city centre after Easter. Then the public will get to know a face which up until now has only been familiar to the pigeons.
Julie Stewart.